Hey golfers, Erica Larkin. It looks like I'm in noodle jail today here in my practice bay, but I promise you we're going to go through some simple feel cues and certainly some visuals and imagery to help you improve your golf swing. We're talking about swing shape and shot shape and trying to create a practice station where it allows you to see what you're doing and create a feel around it that you can then replicate on the golf course in the future, obviously through practice. So let's get started. All right, let's go through the equipment for a second. I've got pool noodles strung onto alignment rods that are sitting on a base called the swing plate. You can stick alignment rods right into a grassy area. You don't need these, but if you're on a driving range mat, you're going to have to figure out how to configure this. Sometimes I've used even range baskets and strung alignment sticks through them, and it works pretty good. So I'm sure you'll come up with your own way if you want to recreate this. Another important note is the angle you set up the rods at. This one is set up clearly on the same lie angle as my driver, and I have the noodles staggered off my target line where the trail one is on the outside of my target line and this lead side one is just a little bit to the inside. So this is set up for me to practice hitting a draw. This is going to encourage me to swing underneath this back noodle and then on top of the forward noodle. So this is going to make my swing work more in to out. I'm going to go ahead and remove the ball just so I can make some practice swings for you in this space without hitting a golf ball at you. So under and over. Do it again. Under and over. I certainly feel like the shape of my swing is working diagonally more to right field by having to miss these two pool noodles. But this is good because if I want to hit a draw, I want the swing to move in to out. I want my club path to be to the right as a right-handed golfer. And then I would need my face of my golf club to be closed relative to this to turn the ball back towards the target. And hence I have my right to left shot shape, a draw shot shape as a right-handed golfer. So this is setup number one. Now, if I want to move them the opposite way, I'm going to put that noodle back, this noodle forward, and now I'm really asking for the opposite pattern, aren't I? I have to swing on top of this one and across and under the lead one. So now I'm feeling that out to in pattern and feeling that I am going to pull this to the left if I don't leave the face open. So if I want to hit it left to right, this is more the pattern I want to work towards. Now, why would somebody want to encourage themselves to practice this? If you've been hooking the ball, if you aren't hitting the ball flight you want and you're seeing too much right to left shot shape, this is a great setup to help you neutralize a pattern that's gone too much in the opposite direction. So everything is good in moderation. Even a right to left ball flight can be a problem. It becomes a hook pretty quickly if you start to overdo things. So we want to have something neutral enough that we're able to play good golf. And depending on what your baseline pattern is, you can work the opposite pattern to help neutralize what it is that you're doing. All right, let's have a look from another angle. Let's see if I can thread the needle through these alignment rods out to in on purpose and keep the face a little bit open to hit my intentional fade cut shot. Yep, there it goes. Left to right. TrackMan will say -8 on club path and face 10 degrees open. So clearly I had a really good severe angle that I developed to create that shot shape. You might say, well, gosh, those numbers sound so high and a little bit elevated, but not as an exaggeration as to what it is that I'm trying to feel, especially if this is going against my normal shot shape. All right, let's switch it up back to the draw pattern. So I'm going to push that one forward and slide this one back and tee up right between the two noodles here. Okay, under and over. And there it is, right to left. Started out at that center post out there and curved back. Club path was +2. Angle of attack was 1 degree up. And the golf club face was 1 degree open. So I must have caught it just a little bit on the toe. So if I want to hook it back a little bit farther right to left, I would need a little bit more closed face. But ball ended up at the target. I'm pretty okay with that as a nice example of how to shape my shot, especially around these training stations, which are creating a little bit of an exaggeration. I mean, we can't lie, this is a little bit distracting, right? But in terms of feeling something different, feeling a swing shape that might be something you've been trying to work towards, I think this is a great source of feedback, a nice practice station that anyone really can create with just a few simple tools. So hey, give it a go, see it, feel it with or without a golf ball, and that way you can really start to understand and own the swing pattern that you want for the shot that you're trying to hit. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them down below. We'll tune in next time here on YouTube for more videos soon. From yours truly, Erica Larkin. See you next time.